Oh god, I can't do the second part of the mission. We can do the first part. I have 3 new missions. 3 new missions. Oh, because the other one ended. You guys posted for the last day because I'm retarded. Thanks, guys. Alright, so I think it's really funny how Pokimane wants to say shit like that when match history. I haven't been playing that many games, so my thing should still be here. Was this a game that I downloaded? Yeah, this is the one. Let's go full leafy here. Did I already download it? Maybe it wasn't this one. Maybe it was this one. Yeah. Alright, let's go full leafy. Woo! Alright, so let's wait for this to load, shall we? Shall we? I want to play music, but I don't want to get flagged. Yeah, I'll upload it to fucking YouTube just for shits and giggles. Apologies, because alright, so what did she do recently that, oh my god. Alright, so when Pokimane was playing, she's like, yeah, you know, I have this skin, you know? I'm like, but why don't you show us your account and stuff? Like, I don't understand it. I don't know how to turn off the Twitch thing, so I'm just gonna leave it there. But like I was saying about Pokimane, it doesn't really make any sense though, if you ask me. Because if you really think about what like Pokimane was doing, it doesn't like where's the evidence of her actually spending money on the skin? Like for all I know, she actually bought an account with the skin, which is no offense, but it's cheaper than actually buying the skin from Riot. And I think that was the main reason why Blizzard wanted to sue. I think we have chat now? Thank you, Riot. Nice. Anyways, so I think the main reason why Blizzard sued the bot makers was because of what Pokimane is trying to say, where it's like, yeah, it's okay if I buy a fucking account and not buy the skin from Riot directly. I'm like, are you delusional? Like, bro, why do you think Blizzard sued the bot makers? Like, if that was okay, then Blizzard would probably have never sued the bot makers. Like, what makes you think that would fucking work? Are you that fucking delusional? Like, are you serious? Like, the whole reason why Blizzard sued the bot makers was pretty much because Blizzard was not getting any fucking money. Like, why the fuck would Blizzard sue the bot makers if they were getting money from the bot makers? Like, I'm pretty sure Blizzard has a similar terms of use and privacy rights as Riot, where they're like, yeah, we communicate with third parties, you know. So if Blizzard and Riot have the same terms of use and the same privacy like terms, well, terms of use is part of privacy and they're linked together, you know. Like if you read the terms of use and links you to the privacy, they'll be like, yes, regarding our privacy, and then they'll write that in the terms of use. So technically, terms of use is part of the privacy already. But like I was saying, I think Blizzard and Riot have very similar terms of use, and that's why I say like the third party thing, because it's like, yeah, just because like Riot and Blizzard communicates with third party doesn't mean they get revenue from the third parties. You know what I mean? And I think that was the main reason why Blizzard had to sue the bot makers, because they weren't giving up the money. That's why I think it doesn't work if you're gonna buy accounts with skins or like with chroma packs, because that was the main reason why, you know, Blizzard sued, because they're like, you can't just fucking take all of our fucking revenue, you know? And then like, you see what I mean? So that's why when Pokimane was playing that game and she's like, oh look, I'm using a chroma pack, but we all know I just bought this account and renamed it, and that's why nobody has ever seen this account before. And oh my gosh, it's like so high level, like oh my gosh. And then sooner or later she's probably gonna change it to her fucking name, and then we all see Pokimane playing just like Meteos, but then how come Meteos got a fucking ban, but then Pokimane didn't get a ban? Like, that doesn't really make any sense, you know? Like, how come Meteos has to get banned for doing exactly what Pokimane is doing right now? Like, what the fuck? Shouldn't she be fucking banned and fined $15,000 as well? Like, what is this? Like, that's kind of unfair. Like, if pro players are already following the meta, like, why are the pro players the ones getting punished in this situation? Like, if you really think about it, like, a lot of YouTubers are actually trying to help out, like, the pro scene, because it's like, well, you know, you're not really following meta. You know what I mean? Like, for me, I'm just going completely based on what Riot created. And, like, that's why I'm always giving up my information, because I'm like, I have proof that I really didn't download any scripts. I'm not using any third-party programs. Like, I'm not using anything. I am completely going off of the stuff that you guys created. That's why when Riot started nerfing Sona and Soraka tank, I was like, you know what? You guys are right. I'm okay with it. And then you guys started nerfing the mobility, and I didn't say anything about it. You know what I mean? Like, we all know, like, Pokimane's always pretending to be a meta slave. I'm like, just don't fucking play. Like, if you really hate this fucking game, why do you fucking play? Like, it's not like you buy any skins, Pokimane. Like, I don't understand why you have to play. Like, anybody can do what Pokimane does. You know what I mean? And plenty of girls have done that. Remember all the female streamers I was posting on Twitter about how they have no tits and they're streaming in Chinese? They do the same shit Pokimane does. Like, I don't understand. Like, what? Like, I don't even. I sincerely don't. Like, the only thing they cannot do, is speak English, right? But all those fucking Asian girls with Chinese fucking streams, they don't speak Chinese. I mean, they don't speak any fucking English. They're all fucking Chinese. None of them have fucking boobs, and they all play like fucking Pokimane. Like, if you guys really want, I can retweet it on my fucking Twitter, just in case you guys don't fucking remember what the fuck usernames they are. Because none of them have any boobs. I can guarantee you that. That's specifically why I fucking retweeted them on my fucking Twitter. Because I was like, dude, why would I be jealous if there's like plenty of other girls on Twitch that also don't have boobs that play just like Pokimane? Like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? You guys say, oh, Pokimane's so special because she's Asian and has no boobs. I'm like, what are you, what? Are you serious? There's so many girls on Twitch that don't have boobs. Are you serious? That play just like her. What, because she can speak English, then it's like more worth it? Like, I mean, I don't really want to get into the dark side of things because I'm trying to keep this like PG, but like, no offense, but that shit doesn't really make any sense when you're out buying accounts and buying view bots. Like, what does that even fucking mean? You're only willing to buy view bots, and then the rest of the time when they need money, it's like, oh, sorry, I don't have any more. Like, then I guess you should just always have to buy view bots and boosts then, you know? Because it seems like if anybody's even nice to you, you just start lying about everything, right? And I think that's what happened in the game just now that Pokimane played. It was just like, yeah, you know, I don't actually have any more money, even though yesterday I got donated $1,000 on my fucking stream. You know, it doesn't, you know, and to be honest, I don't even need an account right now to watch her stream. So it doesn't matter if she fucking blocks me or not. She's a public figure, right? If she can't handle it, maybe she should fix her image. Because, you know, Charlie Sheen got so much shit for doing cocaine, right? And cocaine is just as illegal as boosting in the community, right? Because viewbotting and boosting is like selling drugs and doing drugs, right? Because they're both illegal and they will both get you banned. So, to me, I just thought Pokimane was being like Charlie Sheen. You know, she's doing a whole bunch of cocaine by getting view bots and boosts and then pretending like it didn't happen. And like, you know, the community is just like, well, damn, Charlie Sheen. Damn. So that's how I saw it. You know, like all these booby streamers to me was just like Charlie Sheen. But then all these booby streamers were just like, no. I wasn't doing drugs, but it's kind of like, dude, we all know you were doing drugs. Just like own up to it. Like get over it. Like the main reason why I don't boost or viewbot is because I know I will get banned. So like to me, it's not really making any sense, and I don't really feel sorry for you because it's like, well, if you know you're gonna get banned, then why'd you do it? You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm gonna get banned if I fucking do it, and that's why I'm not doing it. Like, it doesn't even make any fucking sense for you to be like, oh yeah, you know, I knew I was gonna get banned, so I did it. What? Like, you knew that you could have gotten banned by boosting and viewbotting, but yet you still did it? Like, what in the fuck are you saying? Like, if you were truly scared of getting banned for viewbotting or boosting, then I think you would do something like me, where you would not viewbot or boost. Because that's the main reason why I don't viewbot and I don't boost and I don't buy scripts, because I know I will get banned for it. And winning like 1 or 2 ranked games is not worth getting a permaban. So that's why I'm always like, what are you guys talking about? Like, you guys want to play victim and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared to get banned. I'm like, but you downloaded scripts. You bought viewbots and you bought a boost, but now you want to say now you are scared of getting a ban? Like, that didn't hit you before you downloaded or bought any scripts that you could possibly get banned, and then you didn't do it? Like, are you guys understanding why I think it's fucking bullshit? Like, I know that I can get banned if I buy a viewbot or if I buy boosts or if I download a script. So I have never done it because I am actually truly scared of getting permanently banned. So I have never done it. So, I mean, if you are truly scared of getting banned, then what you're doing should look exactly like what I'm doing. What Pokimane is doing is obviously not what I am doing, right? Because that's what Pokimane always says. She's always like, Pokimane's always like, yeah, you know, Christine's just hella jealous of me, and that's why she's fucking doing all this shit, because she wants to be like me. I'm like, I don't want to be like you, Pokimane. Like, you're nothing but a fucking rat. You backstab every single person you know, and then you fucking lie and betray everybody else. Like, there's no way I ever want to be like Pokimane. Okay? I'm not even remotely interested in being anything like you. What else is there to say? For the viewbotting, alright, right, thank you. So, like I was saying, about the boosting and the viewbotting, it's kind of like, you know, if you're gonna buy views and buy boosts, it's kind of like, it doesn't matter if you buy a fucking chroma pack or not. Like, you have to buy boosts. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, if you don't, you have to understand, like, people who sell boosts, like, they're not gonna get any money unless you lose a game, right? And if Riot starts giving them a free pass, then it's kind of like you're never going to buy a boost ever again, because you're just like, oh yeah, I bought a skin. You're going to be like Pokimane and be like, yeah, I bought a skin, and now I get to win games because I bought a skin, even though I should have paid at least $500 in boosts to get the Diamond 5. Like, come on. Riot is not that stupid. They want everybody to be playing, right? So if Riot technically wants everybody to be playing, then technically people who have bought boosts in the past can't just buy a skin and then automatically win games. Like, people who boost or sell boosts probably play a shitload of this game, and they are probably the people who are actually paying for the skins before I started threatening and extorting them for fucking skins. So, that's why I have never said anything against people who boost, because I'm like, I know you guys are the ones paying for the skins. You know what I mean? Like, you guys sell boosts, you guys sell viewbots, you guys sell accounts, but at the end of the day, you guys use that money directly back into Riot. I'm not saying the boosters who like hack and cheat the skins. I'm saying the boosters who actually spend that money they earn from boosting and selling accounts and put it right back into Riot. I'm only talking specifically about the people who actually buy Riot stuff from selling stuff. Okay? If you have never bought anything Riot after selling accounts, selling boosts, you can go fuck yourself. So that's why I said like what Pokimane was doing in her last game with Lulu Chroma Pack. I was like, dude, Pokimane, you buy so much boosts from people, you've bought so many accounts, like what makes you think you can just play like me and you can get what I have? Like, you've downloaded scripts, you've downloaded boosts, you have pretty much gotten free fucking accounts, which cost up to $1,000 now. Like, and you have done nothing for Riot. Like, why the fuck would Riot help you? And I think that's why I find it really annoying on Reddit, because it's like, yeah, how come pro players always get a free pass? I'm like, did you just bring like 50 people to the LCS? I don't think so. Did you just sell like 50 shirts online for the World Championships? I don't think so. So tell me again why pro players would not get a fucking free pass when they bring in like thousands and thousands of dollars of revenue to Riot? Okay, you know what? Revenue might be a big word. Pro players bring in thousands and thousands of dollars to Riot games. Am I wrong or am I right when I make that statement? So if Riot only cares about money, thank you, then why the fuck would Riot not care the most about their pro players when their pro players are the reason why they have so much money? I mean, you guys were all the ones on Reddit saying, yeah, you know what, Riot only cares about money. Riot only cares about money. Like, I'm not disagreeing. I'm not going against that. Everything I have said and I have done is because Riot only cares about money. And I don't have any problems. Right? The only problems I have are from people who support Pokimane. Like, dude, people need to make a living out here. Like, Pokimane thinks, like, all these programmers that work at Riot just work off of, like, being nice to Pokimane. Like, what, being nice to Pokimane is gonna pay for my electricity bills? Like, so today, if I wanted to buy something at Target right now, I'll just go up to the register and tell them, hey, I was nice to Pokimane today, so I think you have to give me that for free today. I didn't know I didn't know that's how the world worked. Like, damn, I can go into like a Benz dealership and just be like, hey, I was nice to Pokimane today. Can you give me an S-Class 2-door coupe, please? Custom with AMG fucking everything? I'm sure everybody in Mercedes-Benz would just look at me and be like, yeah, you know, because you know Pokimane, we'll give you a fucking free car. That's why I laugh every time people are like, oh yeah, I support Poke Squad. I'm like, yeah, I guess that's why you still drive around in your fucking 1990s fucking 100K fucking mileage car then. Like, you guys are always like, oh, poke the system. I'm like, that's the best part about social media, to be honest, because, like, you guys do nothing for anybody. You guys don't even support Riot, which pretty much gave you a job, and that's why you're poor, and now you're blaming it on the system. Like, see, this is exactly why I reported this fucking Draven for being like Tyler 1. Anyways, oh yeah, I wanted to upload this gameplay for a while, so I just took the chance today. That's why I kept telling you guys. I was like, win or lose, like if they win, no, if they lose, then I can't report them. But if they win, then I can't. I know, that's the whole point of me saying that. Anyways, so I always say that. I always say that. I say that in ranked. I say that everywhere. I'm like, well, you know, if I win, then I cannot report you. But if I lose, wait, no, hold on. If I win, I cannot report you. But if I lose, I can report you. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, I think it's funny because Pokimane's all like, yeah, I bought a skin. I should be able to win. I'm like, no, that's not how it works. Like, if you bought boosts, you're going to have to keep buying boosts. Because if you don't keep buying boosts, then the boost people are never going to get any more money. You know what I mean? And the main reason why I say that is because, you know, like, people who buy boosts will always stay loyal to Riot as long as Riot helps out the people who are boosting. But Riot can't help the people who are boosting if, you know, you're complaining like you didn't buy a boost. And, like, you're taking advantage of the fact that Riot can't say anything, but it's kind of like, I can, because I've never broken any rules. And that's why I will probably never buy an account or Viewbot, because Pokimane's so fucking stupid. She keeps saying stupid shit like this and then trying to come up with stupid fuck like this. Being like, yeah, I bought Pokimane would be like, yeah, I bought a chroma pack, so then now I can have fucking everything that Christine has. I'm like, did you forget about all the fucking illegal shit that you have done to break Riot's rules? Like, you can't have anything that I have. Are you serious? Like, with a fucking rat like you who want to make fucking every single person who buys stuff in trouble? Like, what are you talking about, Pokimane? Like, Pokimane literally shit talks anyone who view bots. Pokimane shit talks anyone who boosts. Like, I'm not talking about, like, oh yeah, I got free view bots. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people who do not pay for view bots and who do not pay for boosts. I think that's why I fucking hate Pokimane so much. Is because she's pretty much going around bragging about getting everything free. And I think that's what I hate about a lot of the booby streamers, where, like, they would brag about being able to get free shit. I'm like, so how the fuck is the rest of everybody else supposed to make fucking money? And the most people who would pay for view bots and boosts the most are fucking booby streamers. You know what I mean? Like, nobody else besides Pokimane would pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars to fucking buy a fucking account. Like, come on. People like me, why the fuck would I ever want to buy an account? I actually enjoy the fucking challenge. Like, no offense, but literally nobody else besides people like Pokimane will ever buy a fucking account. Okay? Literally nobody else in League of Legends needs to ever buy a fucking account unless it's booby streamers or people like Pokimane. Nobody literally gives a fuck unless they're Pokimane or booby streamers about buying an account, because we all know they're not capable of playing the fucking game, and that's why they have to buy accounts. And we all know nobody actually wants to watch their fucking shit, so then that's why they have to buy fucking view bots. Like, you guys don't understand. The more fucking free shit you give to them, the more they're never gonna fucking pay. And it's like, if Pokimane and booby streamers don't pay, then nobody's gonna pay because nobody else needs it. Every single person knows how to get their own view bots. Every single person knows how to boost their own fucking account. Literally, nobody fucking needs to buy view bots or boosts unless you're Pokimane or booby streamers. Yeah, and that's why I was bringing up the prostitution thing. I was like, so that means you can just date a prostitute, right? Because we've all know people who support Pokimane and booby streamers like to literally go and cuss out virgins like, hey, you know, you should be dumber. Like, why are you so fucking smart? Like, you know. And it's kind of like, you know, if you don't like that, then why don't you just date a prostitute? I don't understand. And then people who support Pokimane and booby streamers like to go around and slut shame people. I'm like, what in the fuck are you doing, dude? You're literally scaring off new customers and new clients. Like, you don't understand. If you're going to constantly call a stripper a slut, like, you think they will be stripping for much longer? Probably not, right? If they're constantly selling the pussy to every single guy and then all of a sudden you're like, hey, you need to stop doing that, you think that prostitute will work for much longer? Probably not, right? That's why I'm like, dude, PokeSquad is so fucking stupid. All these white knights who keep talking shit about not white knights, but white knights who support booby streamers keep talking shit. It's just like, dude, you guys, just shut up. You're ruining the whole entire fucking thing. And that's why I started bringing, like, the mafia and stuff into it, because I'm like, dude, Bitcoins and all this underground prostitution stuff is, like, pretty mafia related, if you ask me, you know? So I was like, you guys are really fucking delusional here. And, like, I don't think they realize this, but, you know, people who use Bitcoins tends to disappear. So I'm not really sure, so. I mean, Christina Grimmie died at a fucking fan meet, and then now I'm starting to think, like, you know, maybe she died because she fucked so many people over. At first, I was like, oh man, if I feel really bad for her. And then after a while of like seeing what Pokimane does and like all these other fucking like not booby streamers, because there are booby streamers that aren't like that, but I'm just saying like some of the shit that people do and say on social media, like what the fuck are you doing? Like you're supposed to like think about the revenue that goes into stuff, not like just you. Like when Sniper Wolf was talking shit about the girl that wasn't her, I was like, why would you slut shame this woman? Like it's really funny because all the other guys were just like, you know, we know it's Sniper Wolf. Like we're not even slut shaming her. We're just saying it is Sniper Wolf. And then people are like, oh my gosh, you're like totally being toxic to Sniper Wolf. I'm like, they are just saying that it is Sniper Wolf. They're not even saying anything negative. What is wrong with you? But then they're like, oh no, you guys are all being mean to Sniper Wolf. I'm like, the only person being mean to Sniper Wolf is Sniper Wolf herself for calling herself a fucking slut. Like, she literally, Sniper Wolf literally looked at that picture and was like, yeah, there's no way I would be like a slut like that. I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. She did not just call herself, oh my god. She did, oh my god. Well, actually, remember I played that video the other day where Saint Peach was making ST, I think it was ST Peach. I don't know. I know it's something Peach was mocking Pokimane. I just thought that was funny because she's a white girl and a fat ass. So to say white people act a certain way is completely fucking bullshit. Then tell me why Miss Peach isn't like that. Like, come on. She's prettier and hotter than Pokimane, and her ass is probably fatter than hers as well. So please explain to me how this is like a white person problem. Like obviously it's not a white person problem. It's a personal individual problem. You can't just relate it to race. Hello. If you related it to race, then that means Miss Peach should have been like that too, but she knows what the fuck she's doing. And so does Zoe Berger, thank you. So I really don't think it's a race thing. I think it's more of an individual thing. And it's Haku doesn't do that because she's Asian and I think she knows what's going on. So it's obviously not an Asian thing. And it's obviously not a white thing. So that means it must be just Pokimane herself thinking that it's okay, right? Because it's Hafu is Asian and Zoe Berger is white. So obviously it's not white and it's not Asian. It's an individual thing, right? She wanted to talk shit about the fucking chroma packs. She just kept her mouth shut. So, to close off everything about what I just said, I don't know what's wrong with this. My mouth's just still moving. But it's not here. Oh, hey, welcome back. Long time no see. Alright, so pretty much to finish everything off is pretty much just to say, like, if you buy Boost, if you buy Viewbots, if you have ever bought an account, buying a chroma pack is not going to fucking help you because we all know when you buy fucking accounts, you can always fucking buy accounts and fucking get a free skin as well. And then, I mean, if you just Google it, there's hell of ways to get free fucking skins that are retired. Like, there's always like hacks for it. Like, you don't ever have to buy a skin. That's why I'm like, well, unless Pokimane actually did it on stream and showed every single person that she put a card in, unscratched the fucking gift card, showed us the fucking number, and then put it into the fucking computer like I always fucking do and then bought the skin, there's no fucking way that I will actually believe that she actually bought that fucking skin. Because everybody in esports knows how many ways you can get free skins without ever fucking paying right. So there's no fucking way I would just be like, oh my gosh, Pokimane has a new account with fucking chroma packs on it. Like, there's no fucking way I'm just gonna believe that just because I see it. Like, no, I need to see the whole entire fucking process. I need to see the code from your fucking gift card. I need to see you put that fucking gift card into your fucking account live on fucking stream and use that credit that you just put into your fucking account to buy the fucking skin right in front of everybody's fucking eyes. If you don't fucking do that, I'm just gonna think you hacked it, because we all know Pokimane Viewbots. We all know she fucking boosts, and we all know she fucking buys accounts, right? So why the fuck would you go pretending like you're not actually doing that? Like, if I was Pokimane and I was boosting and I was viewbotting and I was actually just cheating on skins, I would actually find more of a way to have other people buy more boosts and buy more viewbots instead of trying to scare away potential customers, like how she publicly shamed me in front of everybody. Like, how is publicly shaming me in front of every single one of her followers supposed to encourage me to want to keep playing League of Legends? She had one fucking job. One fucking job. And her job was to get people to buy fucking either Asus or play League of Legends, right? That's the reason why she has so many viewers, is so everybody can feel encouraged to play this fucking game, right? I have nothing against prostitution. I have nothing against like Zoe Berger and all that. So I'm not really understanding what this whole like situation is about. Like, oh yeah, maybe Pokimane's trying to keep like the girl gamer low, so then like girls can whatever. That's not very valid, because we all know Pokimane does not support Zoe Berger. And I'm pretty sure Zoe Berger has more white knights than Pokimane. So when you guys want to say that shit, just know her white knights are probably looking at you like, bitch, what? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, people always forget. Like, Pokimane's all like, yeah, I bet I have more fucking white knights than Zoe Berger. It's like, no, dude. Underage kids are trying to get to Zoe Berger. Like, no underage kid is trying to watch you, Pokimane. Like, underage kids usually go for straight tits. They don't go for personality. They don't go for the fucking face. They go for tits. So I can almost guarantee you, Pokimane, that Zoe Berger has more followers than you. Whether people want to admit it or not, okay? Whether it's a guilty pleasure or not, okay? I'm just letting you know. There's probably way more people interested in Zoe Berger because she has tits. I mean, come on, when you're like 13, you're really going to be like, oh my gosh, I think Pokimane has a great personality. Of course not. You're going to be like, damn, Zoe Berger has big ass titties. And then you probably get lost in the tits. Come on, you're fucking 13. Your hormones are hitting you. Like, you really think you're gonna care about some motherfucking personality? Probably fucking not, right? You can't jack off to a face. You can jack off to some motherfucking titties, though. Anyways, so yeah. So, in conclusion, all I have to say is, if you're going to play like me, then you need to start posting evidence like me. And if you can't post evidence like me, then I suggest you never fucking complain about anything in your fucking life. Because nobody's gonna give a shit if you don't have evidence to back up what you fucking say. That's why I think it's funny that Pokimane's trying to play fucking victim in her streams. I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't see you fucking buy that skin. Like, and I didn't see you try to start that fucking account since, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna start an account, it's hella easy. You go to League of oh, fuck me. Legends.com, right? And then you go play now. She didn't fucking do this. She didn't show me this. She didn't fucking go here, sign up for a fucking new account, show the date of birth. She didn't do any of this shit. Like, what makes you think I believe that you fucking got it? You know what I mean? Like, Pokimane, what are you doing? Like, you really think that I would just fucking believe that you created that account, like, overnight? Come on. Everybody knows you bought that fucking account. Okay? Stop pretending like you actually started that account. Like, if you want what I have, and the amount of respect and credibility that I have, then I think you need to start showing people exactly what you're doing. Because if not, then you're not any different than Meteos, Pokimane. And for you to try and get Meteos banned is just going to backfire on you. Oh wait, I forgot. Meteos was already banned. So technically if Pokimane got banned, it wouldn't be so weird. And I feel like maybe if Pokimane did get banned, then people would be like, oh, okay, so I guess it's not okay to try and talk shit. So I don't really see what is bad about banning Pokimane because we all know the only people who actually spend money on boosts, who spend money on Riot Game and actually boost are the people who actually sell boosts, right? What if there's not enough money? What if? Did you ever consider that maybe people started viewbotting and boosting is because they couldn't afford to buy any of the skins? They're just really good at playing the game, and that's why they started selling boosts and selling viewbots, is so they can have money to buy skins. If you don't have enough money, then why are you being so mean to everybody that helps you? Is my main question. You know what I mean? If you really are so fucking poor, then why are you being so fucked up to every single person who's ever given you a free skin? Oh, because they're just random people on the internet and I don't actually know them, so it's okay to be mean to them. So why the fuck would anybody give you a free skin ever again? That's why I'm like, yeah, I understand you don't have money to buy skins, but when people do give you a free skin, shouldn't you at least say thank you or like support them or something? Not like constantly try to backstab them or try to constantly get them banned. The main reason why I said this is because Pokimane is trying to pretend like nobody knows she view bots, nobody knows she buys accounts, and like she's trying to play like I am. I'm like, but you never show any of your evidence. I always show my evidence. So where the fuck is your evidence? Yeah, but the thing is, like, if you compare Doublelift and Meteos, they don't ever talk shit about anyone. Right? If you really want to say, oh yeah, you know what, Meteos and like Afromu and them, they continuously boost even though they still have a ban. They got a ban before, yeah, but do you see Meteos or Afromu talking shit about anyone who can be their potential customers? No. The only one talking shit about any potential customers is fucking Pokimane. And I am evidence of that. You don't see fucking Meteos or Afromu attacking random people being like, hey, fuck you, like, what? Meteos said what he said about Tyler 1 because he knows that Tyler 1 is scaring away customers by constantly being toxic to them in chat. Like, not everybody wants to deal with that shit, right? So technically, Meteos was working in the favor of Riot because, Meteos knows that Riot only cares about money. And that's exactly what he did. Why would Riot not support Meteos if he is supporting Riot? That doesn't make any fucking sense. If you're not supporting Riot, then why would Riot support you? That doesn't... Like I said before, like, nobody's can go into fucking Mercedes-Benz dealership and go, hey, I was nice to Pokimane today. Can I have a car, please? Like, that's not how life works. I think if you were rich, you would support rich companies instead of going on Reddit and saying, oh my gosh, they only care about money. If you constantly say, oh my gosh, Riot only cares about money, I highly doubt you know anybody rich. Oh, I support poor people, or else why would I force people like Pokimane to buy Viewbots and buy boosts, or they will keep losing? I mean, come on. If I don't fucking say this shit about Pokimane, you think Pokimane's ever gonna buy a boost ever again? Probably not, right? But yeah, I would totally ban Pokimane if she ever stops buying boosts. Because there's no point in her being in esports anymore if she doesn't buy any boosts, right? Yeah, I would ban her on Twitch if she doesn't buy any Viewbots. What a bad image to show everybody else that knows what Pokimane is doing. I think we're done here, right? I think I've covered everything. I don't think there's any more questions about anything. I think we covered pretty much everything. See, this is why I like the LCK and LPL regions more sometimes because it's like nobody questions these stupid ass questions. And then people constantly shitpost like, oh, why does LCK and LPL always win everything? And then we look at how Pokimane plays in solo queue and we're like, oh, this is why we never win. I'm just saying, you guys constantly like to shitpost fucking LCK and LPL, and then we all look at Pokimane and how she plays fucking League of Legends, and then everybody else is just like, yep, yep, this is us as a region in a fucking nutshell. This is why we lose.